Hey guys, what's going on? This is the Eric Barber here, and today I am here with Darren McCarty, four-time Stanley Cup champion. How are we doing today, man?
I'm doing good. Great to be with you.
Yeah, man, all the same. And we're at the Monroe Pop Fest. Is this something that you've been out to before? You having a good time?
Yeah, absolutely. This is probably, I think this is the third time that I've been here, and love always getting an opportunity to come down to Monroe, whether it's hanging out with the Brain Jerk guys, going to Amaya's Mexican restaurant, or the IWR wrestling to see Rhino and Gary. So this is just an extension, and what a great community, and just happy to be, a part of it down here and get to see some fans and sign some autographs, take some pictures. That's what it's all about.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, man. And, we're actually we're in front of a display of your own comic book.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people know about that, man. Yeah.
Graphic novel. So I wrote a book 10 years ago, back in 2013, called My Last Fight, True Story of a Hockey Rock Star. And if anybody has written books and whatever, it takes a long time. So I decided, with the help of my cohort, Dominic Ruggiero from Mess Bucket Comics, we made the book and then other stories and an extension of it into a graphic novel. I was always a big Watchmen fan, growing up with a graphic novel, and the Frank Miller's Sin City and stuff like that. Yeah. So one of my favorite characters that's ever been drawn. So there's people have to stay tuned, because I believe coming out probably the end of October, we're going to do a Kickstarter. A lot of great ideas, and the best part is the collaboration between all the artists and everything. Some of the best ones that I've admired that have done Marvel Comics and different things like that. So Billy Tucci, the famous, did the cover. So nice. Proud of that. Just one of the things that we got going along with our Donnie Book comic book, and all the wrestling stuff, dabbling in that, and the hockey stuff too.
Yeah, dude, can't forget about that. And I did see that you are like pro wrestling even this year. You're been pro wrestling.
I actually broke 4 ribs getting put through a table by Devon Dudley, but I've been put through a table by Bubba Dudley too. But I also got to put Bubba back through a table and stun him. So I do have a picture, which I got a calendar coming out in December for next year, DMAC moments, and one of them is me stunning Bully Ray Dudley, which is a bucket list. So yeah, you'll see me traveling around all the independent scene with Tommy Vendetta, the Lovable Psychopath, my son, and my nephew Malcolm Monroe, the third of the process. So we're making waves on the independent wrestling scene. So I'm just keep the van gassed and moving forward.
Nice. I love it. And what has harder fights, your hockey fights or the wrestling?
Yeah, well, you know what? Both you can get injured in. Definitely. I would say that I know more of what I'm doing in the hockey rink, but I've spent more time. But I enjoy the psychology and the stories of what wrestling bring. So, I'm more apt to get hurt in the wrestling ring than I would on the ice, even though that I can fall down going, with nobody around. So we'll see. So we got to be careful. I think I learned my lesson. I got yelled at enough. People telling me, "Don't you realize you're 51 years old and you don't need to be doing that?" But not that bright.
Are you ever like hopping on the rink even just for fun, or like roller hockey, anything like that now?
Anybody who knows me knows that the worst thing that I like to do is skate and play hockey, but I'll do anything for charity. So I end up playing about 10 games of alumni a year. So that's enough for me.
Okay, sounds good.
And I say, you know what, you can hit me up, if you want me for your beer league, but I don't think that you have the budget for it. It's costly. It's costly.
I believe it. Yeah, definitely. But you'd be a key player. And I mean,
that's why it's costly, because now I know what it's like to be Datsuk and Zetterberg in the beer league, right?
Right.
Exactly. So there's a lot more pressure.
Definitely.
That's why it comes with a big price tag.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. And I also heard that you entered into the marijuana space.
Yeah, I got Darren McCarty brand. Absolutely. Anybody who knows me, I'm coming up on 8 years sober. The cannabis plant has saved my life, so now I protect it as much or more as I protected my teammates. So The big thing for me, and which is a big reason of being around the wrestling, is the CBD, the topical for pain relief, CBM for sleep, and a lot of us who have some anxiety, depression, mental issues need some of that THC. So standing behind it, having the brand, creating product that works for me, that I believe in, that I believe that can help other people too, is what I'm all about. That's my number one priority. So getting it straight and getting, I think that Michigan in the cannabis space has to be a leader and set a precedence for the rest of the country. And I think that we're slowly but surely along that path.
I'm totally with that, man. All the power to your brand and everything. That's huge. Yeah, definitely. And for you, I'm sure you've been asked this a bunch, but what do you think is the biggest
Bubba? Oh wait, my favorite strain. Oh, sorry.
Well, what is that?
Your pre-98 Bubba.
Oh, okay.
That's why I answered it before.
Cool. I was actually going to say, what was your favorite moment in the NHL?
Well, I think it's this. It's got to. I'm a historian, so without this, the rest doesn't happen. But March 26, 97 was a special day because I got to slay the dragon and beating Lemieux's ass and also scoring the goal. Yeah. And just because it meant the cups to come, and then it ended up. We got other pictures. Then we end up with 4 banners like that, and all that stuff. So
you're wearing it. You're wearing that moment.
I always do.
You got that moment into a shirt, a hoodie.
Absolutely. UMac only makes turtles, baby.
I love it, man. And what would you say that you're up to nowadays?
Well, I do the Woodward Sports Network. Catch on YouTube. You get podcasts and stuff. I do the 11 to 1 Big D Energy Show with my partner, Neil Rule, every day during the week. And it's exciting now because of the way the sports, where the Lions are. The Wings, expect them to make the playoffs this year. The Pistons, hopefully they can stay healthy, and they'll make. I think they'll shock a lot of people, with the expectations. And then the Tigers, well, they've shown a little bit of life, or that they can have progress. It's still going to be time, but it's great. I think the best part being in Monroe here is we're, it's not only a hockey community, but you're so close to Toledo that it's great when I come down here to talk baseball, because that's my first love. But you have mud hens that are, competitive and stuff like this, and so. Great time to be a sports fan, especially for all the younger kids that have not witnessed what we went through already, but it's coming back. So doing that, traveling around, doing the Darren McCarty Slapstick Comedy Tour. I got my band Grinder. We're out and about, the cannabis brand, wrestling stuff. So DarrenMcCarty.com or anything Darren McCarty, look it up, and I'm usually the one that's out and about.
Sweet. And because you mentioned it, rank the Detroit sports teams.
As far as
your love for them.
Well, the Wings are number one. The way that I grew up, it was so younger me. It was Tigers, Wings, Lions, Pistons. Now growing up, it's Wings, Lions, Tigers, Pistons. So Dan Campbell's really pulled ahead there, and it's about culture and what I believe. And also too, we got my boy, remember, with the Red Wings, it's #Wiser Plan 1919. Trust in him, as we all do. And if you don't,
I love it. And if you got any kind of final message for anyone that may be watching, Darren?
Yeah, you know what? If you've been here before, you've never been out to the Monroe Pop Fest or anything like this, it's a great way to get out in your community and find out things new things. I always enjoy finding things that I don't know about. Funko Pop world. I know it's been out for a while, but it's new to me, and it's great to see artists of different kinds to be out here. So I think, like I said, it's always great to talk to everybody, be down here in the community and be a part of it. So it's just an honor to be here, and thanks for the time.
Yeah, I love to hear it. It's an honor getting to interview you, Darren. All of Darren's links will be down in the description below. Really appreciate your time, man. Definitely. All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.